Believe in yourself. There's no way you can honestly believe in God without believing what God said. You can't honestly say you believe in God without believing what God did. You can't believe in God without believing in yourself. You can't believe in yourself without believing in God. People get mad when you talk about Jesus, tell them that they really need Jesus. People get mad when you bring up God, when you start speaking the truth about God, when the only thing that you're doing when you discuss Jesus, when you discuss God, you're actually talking about believing in yourself. Why get upset when I'm telling you who you really are? Why get mad at me when I'm just talking about the power that's in you? Why get mad at me when I'm just talking about what God created when He created you? Why get mad at me when I'm just telling you to believe in yourself? Now, when you talk about Jesus and you look in Scripture, Jesus said He was the way, the truth, and the life. But people didn't want to live that way and live by that truth and live that life. So they took the way and nailed it to the cross. They took the truth and nailed it to the cross. They took that life and nailed it to the cross. They tried to kill that way. The scriptures tell us that Mary would give birth to a son and call him Emmanuel, God with us. Think about that. God with us. So when you're talking about Jesus, the Christ, Emmanuel, you're talking about God with us. So if I'm telling you to believe Jesus, I'm telling you to believe God with us. I'm telling you to believe in what happens when God is with us. I'm trying to tell you to believe in what happens when God and man unites. What was Jesus? What was the Christ? He was an example of what happens when God is with us. You missing it. Don't miss it. You will have a son and call his name Emmanuel, God with us. He was just an example of God with us. God is in us. But they took God with us, the power of God with us, and they tried to destroy it, but they couldn't. When God is with us, when you get an understanding that God is with us, you can't be stopped. You can't be defeated. You can't be killed. God with us. When you really start believing in Jesus, you will believe in God with us. When you really start believing in God with us, you will do amazing things. When you start believing in God with us, you will perform miracles through God. When you start believing in God with us, you will confuse a lot of people. When you start believing in God with us, you will stop crying and complaining. When you start believing in God with us, you will come into the blessings of God like you've never seen them before. When you start believing in God with us, you will start applying the truth to your life. When you start believing in God with us, a lot of people won't understand you. When you start believing in God with us, you will stop waiting on God to do so many things and start doing things yourself through the truth. But when you start speaking the truth, that's when people start rejecting you. When you start living by the truth, that's when people start saying you think you all that. When you start living by God with us, when you really understand God with us, you'll lose friends. You'll lose family. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And when you start believing and living by God with us, that's when you'll start believing in yourself.